coming to a Supercross near you soon as of next season. That's the view you're going to be getting. The Eli Tomac number 3 on the Red Bull KTM. Sort of, I guess you can say, kind of been confirmed. I mean, it's basically been known that that's what's going to happen. But in the funniest of ways, this is... I don't know what do you want to say? Reported, posted, whatever. From Paradise Auto's Instagram. So who knows where or why they're even involved in this. I'm assuming a sponsor of something. You know, they probably give cars to the people on the team. I don't know. Posted right there. Eli Tomac confirms one more year of Supercross, and he's bringing the KTM 450 to life. In a thrilling announcement for motocross fans, Eli Tomac has confirmed that he's not done yet. The legendary rider will return for one more season of Supercross. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, I think, honestly, if he had won one of the 2 titles he was leading before he got injured in the last few years, I feel like he would have retired then. And it is good news. I mean, obviously, he is still one of the top guys. It's proven this year. Racing Jet Lawrence in Motocross to Nations, like, he is still one of the best, if not, top 3, 5, whatever. And it's just going to be the question of how well does this work? 32 years old, I believe. How well is he going to be able to switch brands and teams and get comfortable on his bike? Obviously, he's raced almost all of the Japanese OEMs with Honda, Kawasaki, and Yamaha, and now switching over to the KTM bike, Austrian, different frame, not cable clutch, different suspension suppliers. It's just going to be how well can he become comfortable with this bike? How fast can he do it? And what's going to actually happen? I mean, one more year is obviously great. This generation of riders with Roxon, Webb, Anderson, all these Tomac, Barsha, that grouping of people, next 1, 2, 3 years, they're all going to start retiring. And it's just going to be a big jump or a big drop, I think, from the 450 class that we have now to the 250 class filling in. I mean, that's not it's not a hate towards anybody else. I just think the 250 class now does not have the overall talent that the 450s have had for the last 10 years. I mean, a long time. And I mean, this is good news. One more year, see how well he does, and who knows? I mean, let's say he does really well. Are we going to see him outdoors? Who knows? I'm assuming it's a 1-year contract, but it kind of depends on what that actually entails, on if he's just doing Supercross only, or if he decides, with an option to race motocross or whatever else they're going to do. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's already been on the bike and going to be racing like World Supercross on it. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't know, but it's good news. Obviously, you want to see these guys back and racing as long as they possibly can. And it's just going to be a question, like I said, on how well he can get accustomed, how quickly he can get accustomed to that new frame, new bike, new team, new everything, and go from there. But so I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. How well does he do? How fast do you think he does it? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it does really help me out, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.